Is it considered cheating if
Yes.
you're in a relationship and you're out at the club or bar and someone is interested in you and swag surf comes on and you swag surf with that other person, a 1v1 swag surf with that guy or girl at the club that's interested in you and you're in a relationship? Is that considered cheating?
Is your significant other there as well?
Nope.
How insecure are we?
Are they exchanging Instagrams and phone numbers and all that afterwards? Is it just a moment and then that moment is done and never revisited?
I don't know.
How is this even a conversation? I don't understand that. If you can't do what you're about to do in front of your significant other, then it's cheating. Let's not make it harder than what it has to be. Can't do it in front of them? Yes, it's cheating. Next clip.
Like I was saying, I think we should just stay friends, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not ready for a relationship. Like, you know, I'm just not ready for all that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Damn. Crispy chicken. You say you cooked there? You did there? Cornbread. Cornbread. Cornbread too? This ain't Jip, this from scratch? Good Lord, shit. And you cook this like this all year round. It stays the same taste like this all year round. Well, I don't know, baby, look. You mind if I take my Air Max off? Look, check this out. I'm gonna take my Air Max off for a couple of years because I've been thinking since I've been sitting here eating on this that you might be right. We might do need to get in a relationship because, real talk, I've been hungry lately and these women I've been dealing with, they, you know, this is the taste I've been looking for. So, you want to get married tomorrow? You want to get married tomorrow? Because yeah, that look like that's what's finna happen. I don't want to be single no more. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go and get married tomorrow. And I'm going to bring my little TV and my little VCR that I got, my 4 pair of boxes that I got at the crib with mom and bring them on over here with you because look like this is my home. Look like I got a phone to have.
That's funny as hell. It's funny, but it's a lot of truth to that shit. Like they say, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That shit is true. That is definitely true. I love to eat. So it's definitely a way to my heart. Like, I ain't gonna front on it. But let me tell you one thing. He said he's gonna take his Air Maxes off for a year, for a couple of years. The way you know a dude is really trying to move in, if he bring his PlayStation or his Xbox to your house, oh, that's where he trying to stay. He trying to move in. Get this one down and this will be a plus for you. I promise you. Next clip.
A Facebook Live video lands a Polk County woman behind bars. Despite being wanted by the sheriff's office, Markesha Wilkerson went live on Facebook from a Lakeland Chuck E. Cheese. News Channel 8's Melissa Marino shows us how the post got her cuffed.
As soon as she hit the button to go live on Facebook, everybody could see that she was at this Chuck E. Cheese, including police.
Hey, look at live,
Markesha Wilkerson may have been having a good time at the Chuck E. Cheese in North Lakeland, but she wasn't smiling for long.
While we're on Facebook Live, voila, we discovered this lady who has outstanding warrants.
Wilkerson had 2 warrants for improper display of a firearm and failing to appear in court. But that didn't stop her from posting this live video on Facebook and leading investigators right to her. They called Lakeland police, who went to the Chuck E. Cheese and cuffed her.
Crazy criminals are appreciated. Stupid criminals are really appreciated. And we highly recommend that when we're out looking for you, that you immediately post all of your information that you can on Facebook, Instagram, tweet it out, however you want, because that helps us.
The 18-year-old has 14 previous charges, at least 6 of which are violent. Sheriff Grady Judd tells News Channel 8 this is a prime example of how social media is becoming a valuable investigative tool.
Social media has totally changed the landscape. We know this, that people who commit crime are going to get on Facebook. We know this, that witnesses and interested people in the community who want to help us solve crime will get on Facebook.
Helping investigators put criminals behind bars. At least one of her charges is a felony, so she's been denied bond. In Lakeland, Melissa Marino, News Channel 8.
Now, if that don't tell you, stay the fuck off of social media trying to always brag about shit or show people this or show people that. Like, social media is not for everything. You understand what I'm saying? So now we know that the cops is watching your ass. So stop putting everything up here. Everybody don't need to know everything that you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? There's other people that's watching this shit too, and I'm gonna show you later on in the video. Next clip.
It gets all of that back fat, everything. It snatches all of this in. All of it. All of this baby weight. I've been in this bad boy since about 9:30, so it's time for me to come out. But I just want to show you. See the snatchness? Yes. Now. All my stomach. That's what I'm talking about. The extreme curves way. Get bored, ladies.
Yo, now imagine if dudes had that, and you get undressed in front of her. Man, they got some shit for women. They got some stuff. That's crazy. Can you imagine getting to the crib and y'all want to take a shower, and she come in the room like that? Wow. This shit is crazy out here, boy. This shit is crazy. You never know who. You know what this remind me of? This remind me of I'm gonna get you sucking when old girl was taking off everything. She took off her wig, she took off her legs, she took off her breast, and she took off her ass. Like this shit right here, this is not the person that you signed up to deal with. You see? Wow. Oh, did you see all of that fell out of there? That's crazy.
What are some things you think men should do differently to help a relationship or marriage grow?
Never get out of the dating phase. I feel like people are really they get in that honeymoon phase, and once that fades out, I feel like the relationship kind of.
Personally, like little gestures and like when you pay attention to little things.
Still keep trying to keep your girl, you know?
I'm not gonna make this one hard either. Like, honestly, it's just keep having fun with the person that you're with. You gotta always be trying to have fun. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing is too small in a relationship. It's the small things that count to women. You understand? But the thing of it is make sure that you're still having fun. It ain't always gotta be money. You could just go walk in the mall. You know what I'm saying? You can go walk in the park, go walk in the mall. Y'all, if you're out and about, things are gonna come up and you just go where the day leads you. But it ain't gotta be hard, man. Just don't take that person for granted. Always continuously try to have fun with them. Just do what comes naturally, man, and everything should take care of itself. Don't make it harder than what it gotta be. You know what I mean? Next clip.
My man don't cook, clean, wash, nothing. Don't do none of that household stuff. He come in the house, he sit down. I get my behind off that couch, go heat his food up. If he can come in the house 2:30 a.m., that's after midnight, and say, I want a sandwich, I'm getting my sleepy butt out that bed and go make a sandwich. That's what I'm going to do.
Put the cheese on that thing, too.
Oh, yeah. Put the cheese on that thing, too. Submission is all this other stuff, getting some shoes and barefoot and pregnant. It's about being agreeable, about being cooperative, and about listening. And that's letting the man leave. I can do this. And again, like you said, it's independent and independence is two different things.
Absolutely.
I was independent in the Army. Struggled. Senior leaders struggle because all I had to do was reach out and ask for help. Independent means doing it alone, by yourself. Right. Independence means, okay, yeah, I can still go to college, I can still contribute, I can still do this. I had that stuff all wrong in my relationship with my son's dad. Had it all wrong. I won't do it again because this man get to leave and I'm holding on to all his ankles, Achilles and everything. I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm not. I wouldn't care if he had 3 women up the hill. I wouldn't care because all my bills is paid.
Hey!
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Oh, I'm here to tell you.
If that don't tell you experience is the best teacher, she fucked it up the first time with her son's father. She got a second chance at it. And she was like, nah, I already see how it is on the other side of the fence. I'm not about to do that. And that's all it is, man. Life is about learning as you go. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that she been through that, and now she's saying, well, you know what? I'm not gonna make that same mistake because all I gotta do is just do a little small change here and there. How big is it to get your ass up out the bed and make that man a sandwich if he asks you to? Because if you weigh all of the things that he's doing for you and what you found and what you know is out there and how miserable and how hard it is to find somebody, then yo, you better do what you gotta do to hold on to that person. Now, I'm not saying kiss somebody's ass, but at the same time, if their good outweighs their bad, then what you doing? The way shit is out here now, oh no, hell no. I'm with her. I wouldn't fuck up nothing with my wife. Ain't nowhere in the world. Because I feel like this, I'm not trying to go out there and have to do this shit again. I know what I got. Just don't overcomplicate these things, man. It's not that hard. It's a give and take. And as long as that person is giving, what's wrong with you giving? Next clip.
Stop telling everybody that man gave up on you. He didn't give up on you. He gave up on all the fucked up ways. He gave up on the fucked up ways in which you were treating him. He gave up on the fucked up ways in which you were being irresponsible with his spirit and with his heart. You sit up here and you try to pinpoint the picture of him being a bad guy and him not being attentive and him not being there simply based on the fact that you want him to overlook the stupid shit that you do within the connection. Go get the fuck out of here.
That's just look. After a while, the person keep trying and they really trying to make something. If you just don't respect that person's time or respect their energy or the things that they're doing for you, you really think that person gonna stay there? I don't do it, and this go both ways. Like if you got a good one and they're showing you they're a good one, but you just taking that shit for granted, please understand that that shit will get old and that person will try to find an exit out of that situation, even if it's a monkey brain. Don't play yourself, man. Nobody is gonna take your shit forever. That's just what it is. And that go for both sides. Next clip.
Hey, can I go to the bathroom?
Hi, Anthony. Are you unaware that your principals also have social media? You know what? I'm not even going to blame you because you're not the one who posted this. Your best friend did. And guess where it ended up? On my For You page. First of all, pull your pants up. I tell you every day no one wants to see your underwear. Secondly, when you ask to go to the restroom, you need to go straight there and head right on back to class. You went and you used someone else's lunch number. Yeah, you didn't think I would notice. You used someone else's lunch number in order to get 2 lunches, and that student didn't get to have lunch that day. That is completely unacceptable. And lastly, I saw that Omar and Brandon were also on their phones, so guess what? All 3 of you will receive a pass to my office tomorrow. And one more thing, Mr. Cook, how did you not notice that your student was out of class for 30 minutes? You too will receive a pass to my office tomorrow.
Now, if that ain't some fucked up shit, I told you. It is more than just the police that's watching social media, because your parents could even be watching social media. Y'all cannot put everything on social media, man. Now he done got 3 of them hemmed up. Not only he get them 3 hemmed up, but now you got a teacher hemmed up too. Look, man, all of that shit y'all doing, it don't need to go on social media. Why do you need so much validation? You don't need to show everything, man. Damn, some things ain't for everybody. So now you know, not only the police is watching your ass, but your school is too. Your jobs be watching that shit. So don't take that out of there either. Next clip.
How much of a body count are we talking here when we're talking, like, can you tell us like the top 3 you've heard from some girls?
The highest I've ever heard from a girl, it was like 340 something.
What? 340 something? The highest I've ever heard is like 100, and I thought that was
Where
the craziest
are you
number.
hearing that from? I've heard way higher too.
Then what?
Then like 340. I've heard like, I'm just saying 100's the highest you've heard.
Yeah. And I thought that was crazy.
It was around 340. I think it was like 346 if I remember exactly.
What about some other high numbers? Any
Unless
like
it's
100
small.
plus?
Yeah, there was a few of those for
a
sure.
couple,
Yeah.
a few 100 plus.
Yo, did you see how interested he was? Yeah. Like he was astonished. I'm astonished at that shit too. Like y'all do that shit. Like, what is the attraction for that shit? Like, what are you doing? Like, if you're trying to get better at sex, then just have one dude teach you some shit. But y'all having sex with all of these dudes, and the majority of the times, y'all not even getting an orgasm. So what is the point? I don't understand it. She'll never get married if a motherfucker who wants to marry her sees that number. I promise you. Next clip.
I caught 64 bodies in 5 years. And then I had this best friend, she was in her host stage, and then I caught like 50 bodies in less than a year.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I blame that bitch. I was celibate for 7 months, and I became best friends with her. And I blame her. Y'all gonna tell me not to blame people for my actions? I'm gonna blame her. The fuck? I don't care. I'm gonna blame her.
You can't blame her.
No, I can. I was 7 months celibate. She was in the beginning of her whole stage. I was trying to show her, like, you can't do this, you can't do this.
But then you just did it. You said, fuck it. You gave in to the dark side. You gave him 50. You gave him 50 ball. You gave him a 50 ball.
I'm a blamer though. I fucked up too. I could take accountability for my actions. Don't get me wrong, I'm the one who did it, but I was always with her. She was the one to always come.
And y'all just kept on coming. Everybody just kept on coming.
That's what fucked up. I would probably have like 75 bodies right now.
Oh my God! Wow!
I mean, everybody gonna say that's a lot, but
That's not a lot.
for how many? For the years of being a hoe, shit, that's good for whole years. Take it how you want to take it.
Okay.
The fact that you're not taking accountability, that's the part that's getting me. Like, you want to put it on somebody else that, well, the only reason I got these is because of her. Look, the thing of it is, if you fall off the wagon, if you miss a step, then just get back on. You just let it go, and then at the end, you want to put it on her. That's crazy. And then you young. Wow. Next clip.
You know your actual body count?
Probably like over 500. I'm a good seasoned woman.
Didn't you like 500 in one day?
No, it was 50. Okay,
50?
it was
Okay,
50
that's fine,
dudes.
then. It's just a zero anyway.
Like,
It's
well,
not a significant
what's the
number.
cutoff? Like,
So when you say you 50 dudes,
okay, so it was more of like an in and out situation. You know what I mean? It was a
just like
completion.
lined up.
It was more like I lined up and I was like, ah!
So let me ask you a question. Do you every day?
No, like 3 to 4 times.
A day? How do you have the energy?
It's like fun. If you have
3 to 4 times a day, I would say.
You'll figure it out.
You just say, do you want to collab?
Yeah, maybe.
That's it? That's all it takes?
They have to be cool. They have to make sense.
Yeah.
Like, it can't just be like this random dude. Like, what?
Do I make sense?
Yeah, you make sense.
Shit, everybody makes sense if by that logic, think if you already got 500 and you did 50 in one day, who don't make sense? Who don't make sense? That's fucking crazy. And then you up here and you're bragging about the shit. I don't know what the goal is. If somebody know what the goal is, please put it in the comments because I don't understand it. You giving out sex like that is like a man coming out here and giving out $100 bills to women. Who's not gonna take it? You saying that 500, that's not a flex, sweetness. That's not a flex. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no women who would want to trade places with you. But to each his own.